I'm Tito Bauer. I'm homeschooled. I'm 17. I play guitar, keyboard, and bass, and I've been at the collective for 4 years.
Hi, I'm Izzy Butters. I go to Loyalsock High School. I sing and play guitar, and I've been an SPG1 for 6 years.
My name is Abby Jameson. I go to Williamsport Area High School. I'm a vocalist, and I've been at the collective for 10 years.
My name's Owen Miller. I go to Williamsport Area High School. I play drums and sometimes do a little vocal stuff, and I've been here for around four and a half years.
My name is Gianna Waldman. I go to Montoursville Area High School. I'm a drummer, and I've been a student at the collective for 7 years.
The first collective show I saw was Reelin' in the Years, tribute to Steely Dan, and it was over COVID, so I couldn't see it in person, but I was still really impressed by the professionalism and the energy on stage.
I was thinking about this morning, and I think it was the 70s Arena Rock show, and I just remember thinking how cool all the girls were, like the singers. I was so young, I was like 10, so I was just in awe of everyone and terrified as well.
So the first Uptown show that I ever saw was Woodstock in 2015. I teched it. It was a long time ago, but I remember the outfits. I thought that was really cool. I was pretty young. I was like 4 foot tall, and everybody was taller than me, and they all played guitar really well, but I remember the scarves and the cool hippie outfits.
The first show I ever saw from the collective was Captain Fantastic, the tribute to Billy Joel and Elton John. And the main thing I remember from that is seeing all these awesome musicians, you know what I mean, with all their confidence go around on stage, and I just thought it was really cool.
The first collective show that I saw was the 70s Arena Rock, the tribute to Boston. I just remember I was up in the balcony, and it was not long after I had just joined the collective, but I didn't know much about the program yet. And I remember the first song just coming out, and it was like just all this energy. It was like, I want to do that one day.
My favorite collective memory was my first time sitting on stage, which was Johnny Be Good, and then going crazy and recreating what Marty McFly did in Back to the Future.
I think anytime being on stage at the Community Arts Center would have to be any of my favorite memories.
My favorite memory was going to Austin, Texas. I really liked performing. It was a different atmosphere. I've never been to Austin before. I also liked the Fleetwood Mac show. For being at home, I just really liked that. Like the Sarah song that I sang, I thought that was very beautiful, and the long kimonos, just flowing those around, that was really cool.
Going to Texas and playing in Stubbs venue, that was really a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm very grateful that I was able to be a part of it. It was just really cool to be so far from home and be able to play music in such a venue like that.
I have so many, it's hard to pick, but definitely going to Austin, Texas, that was insane. And that was my first year in the group of SPG1, so I didn't even think I was going to go, but once I found out that I got to go, it was an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful that I got to go.
I've learned lessons like time management and how to be more efficient with what I'm trying to do, and the importance of self-discipline and leadership.
I've learned a lot of lessons about how to be like a good leader, how to a lot of leadership skills, and that's definitely the main thing that I will carry with me through the rest of my life.
I think that anywhere that you go, there will be people that you will disagree with, and you will not always have the same opinions or see eye to eye. But the takeaway that I have taken from this is that you still have to be kind to people and be respectful and work with people, even if you don't agree with them, in order to get a production done. And I think that sentiment will go for any place that I ever work, or just any communication that I ever have with anyone.
The main lesson is being able to take accountability for my own actions and not trying to force blame on someone else, but really knowing how to take responsibility.
Responsibility and being prepared. The collective has definitely taught me that if you're not prepared, you can get more stressed and stuff just going wrong, but the more prepared you are for something, oftentimes the better it will go for you.
This year's been very different for me because last year we had 7 guitar players and then 5 of them graduated. So there's been a lot of extra pressure now coming down on me and the one other guitar player, Mackenzie.
This year's been different because there's so many new students this year that it's almost like they're outnumbering the older students. So it's nice that there's a new generation of kids coming in. It shows promise for the future.
This year has been different, not because I'm a senior, but because I take myself more seriously. It just happens to coincide. I have more experience. I am that person that people can look up to, and I want to be a good role model.
This year's been different because I realize how fast time truly flies, even when you don't realize it. When I figured out there was 4 shows, per year, I'm like, oh, this is gonna last forever. It feels like it's gonna be, you know what I mean? But now when I'm here, we're about to perform our last show. It's kind of like, oh wow, it really does. What they say, time flies when you're having fun. It really does.
As far as being one of the older kids in the group, I definitely realized that we had to step up big time and show the younger kids what to do. It's a lot of work, but we got there in the end.
Being a director had a lot more responsibility than I expected. You have to plan everything ahead and make schedules for everything. But overall, I think I would have communicated better and made sure people know what they're supposed to do earlier.
My experience was really good. I'm super proud of the country show that Ryan and I put together. She was my partner in crime for that show, and I'm so glad that I had her. I might have gone in a different direction with the set list a little bit if I could have, but I'm not sure if that's a director choice.
My experience being a director was quite stressful, I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of work. There were a lot of people that were sick. Communication was a little bit astray, but it all worked out. So what would I do different? I would communicate better. I would send more messages. I wouldn't worry about being so annoying, I guess, and just really make sure that everything was set up and ready to go.
My experience, it was cool to really take a big project that's my own and put it on the CAC stage in front of all these people. But what I would have done differently, I would have been a lot more involved and spoke up more and really put my ideas in there instead of just being in the background suggesting stuff. I'd be a lot more assertive.
Directing a show definitely can get hectic and crazy. I have the honor of directing my dream show. I definitely would say the one thing I would have done differently is maybe kind of planned out a little bit more and ahead of time what I wanted to do with the show. But it's a really cool feeling to see this idea that you had in this dream and watch people work hard and your dream comes to life. It's a cool feeling.
I would say listen to the people that are more experienced than you, because transitioning into SPG1 can be very stressful at first, so knowing what's expected of you makes that a lot easier.
Make sure that you keep working no matter what, even if you think that you hear something and you're like, yeah, that was really good. There's always more you can improve. Don't wreck yourself over it, but there's always something more that you can do.
I would tell them to stop being so afraid of being different or being perceived as weird or eccentric. I remember when I was younger, I didn't really know how to move, so I would just move in any way. And I remember people being like, oh, that's a little weird, but you eventually figure it out.
No matter how scary Dave gets or how nerve-wracking it could be for your first time on stage or anything like that, just know it's a growing experience. And Dave loves everybody in the performance group and he just wants the best for everybody.
Don't give up on yourself. Sometimes in life in general, maybe not just music, we kind of hit a plateau and you kind of think, well, maybe this isn't for me, or maybe I'm not going to get any better, or this is just kind of it. I know drumming wise, I hit a plateau and I never thought I was going to get past it. But working with my fellow students here and my teachers and the staff, they helped me get past that kind of mental block. And I just would definitely say, don't give up. If you truly love doing something, there are people there that will support you and help you get through whatever you're going through.
Becoming a collective alumni means that I spent my teenage years doing something I love and something I can be proud of, because not a lot of people get the opportunity to do this.
I'm proud to finally be able to say that I'm an alumni after all these years in the group. I'm really excited, and I'm glad that I can say that, oh yeah, I graduated with Uptown Music Collective.
It means that if I make a lot of money, I'll probably donate. But it just means that there's a lot of people that have come before me and that are really great at what they do, like Morgan Miles and Tess Marshall. It just means that I'm on the wall with a lot of people that are pretty good.
It means being on my own. It means trying to be more independent with what I want to do and how I want to do it, because the collective really put me on a good foundation to realize what I want to do. Now I'm going to be out of here. It's going to be up to me to fulfill the rest of that journey.
Becoming a collective alumni, definitely, it's a bittersweet moment. I'm excited to see what future generations have to offer, and just being able to help out fellow musicians, basically do what the alumni and people that were here when I started did for me.